Hello, friends. I am Sean C. Harrison, and this time I would love to share another wonderful testimony with you that gives an account of something that happened a while ago. Would you believe me if I tell you that God is great and greatly to be praised? Sometimes He works in very small ways to do significant things for very seemingly insignificant people. And this is a story of something that occurred tonight, December 9, 2025, just a few minutes ago, involving me and two persons. Now, I was here at home and I felt hungry. And I was thinking, what would I eat? I didn't want to cook because, of course, that was going to take up some time and I didn't have the strength. It was a long day for me. So I decided I was going to go down the road to buy a rock bun, which is a small semi-hard cake that we bake in Jamaica with coconut flakes and coconut juice that we love to eat sometimes. And I tell you, I decided I was going to go down the road to buy this, not knowing at the time why I was leaving, at the time I was leaving, and how God's timing would have been so impeccable and imperative to this testimony happening. So, as I walked through my gate and I went out on the road, I saw a hearse passing me by, going down the road the same direction I was going in, ever so slowly. I didn't understand why this man was driving so slowly, but it didn't ring a bell to me. But, friends, when I reached down the road, there was the lit part of that road that was illuminated by a street light. And somehow I looked down and I saw a Jamaican $100 bill. Friends, I said, thank you, Jesus. But little did I know that the Lord was going to, you know, prove something beyond what I was thinking, because I thought the Lord would have been the one to have made me find that $100 bill so that I could, have it to put on the money. I had $1,000 in my possession, so I was going to buy out of that. Nonetheless, I picked up the $100, pushed it into my pocket, believe you me, and continued down the road. When I turned the corner and went down the other part of the road, which was dark, I saw two boys, two young teenagers, and one of them had a phone in his hand with a light on, looking down at the ground. So the Spirit just prompted me to ask, what I look for? Lo and behold, one of the boys said, $100. And, friends, I just took it out of my pocket and said in Jamaican language, Sitia, and laughed. And then I just went on my merry way. Friends, I don't know, you don't know how important that little Jamaican $100 bill was to those two boys. But I was glad, and I am glad that the Lord enabled me to, meet them at the point of their need. Because Lord knows, first of all, if that hearse that passed me was driving at bird speed or any other vehicle was coming around the corner, that $100 bill would have certainly been blown away. But right at that time, the Lord made the van drive over the money ever so slowly. And at the end of it all, the two boys' $100 bill was restored to them. God be praised. I don't know how far that money was destined to go with them, but it could have very well been that they really, really needed to find that money. And I was glad, I'm glad I was able to find it for them and give it to them. Thank you.